All right, Flag.
Today on Facts with Flack, we got none other than Miss TKO Karina J.
Think they better let it go.
Let it go. You feel me?
What's going on?
I can't lie. My first time seeing you and I watched you perform, I was like, she is so seasoned. See, people play with that seasoned word, but I'm going to keep it 100 with you. You were so seasoned like chef's kiss. I was like, there is no way this is her first performance or anything like that. I was blown back because I've never watched a female artist command the stage like that without shaking ass.
Thank you.
You feel
I
me?
did a little 1-2, but it was towards the end,
That's
though.
okay. You know, look, it's okay.
Yeah.
But that wasn't your main identity.
Not at all.
It blew me away. I downloaded your music first night. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you.
I'm cool with telling you that. I ride around playing your music. I don't care what anybody thinks because I feel like good music is good music.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You
I
know?
feel the same way, for sure.
So for the people who don't know you as well as I do, which is a pleasure, you know, who is Karina J? What made you Karina J?
Well, hey everybody, I am Karina J. That is not an alias, that is my biological name. I am a female artist from Columbia, South Carolina. I rap and I sing and I do poetry and I dance. You know, I do a little bit of everything. So it all comes from me telling my story. I like to tell my story through my art. And sometimes I talk about shit that I actually go through, and sometimes I talk about shit that y'all go through. You feel me? I just like to make music that's relatable, if that makes sense.
It does.
Yeah.
You are very much relatable, but poetry?
Yes.
Wait, let's back up. Let's back up a second. It's not often I run across people who do poetry.
Yeah.
You know, and if you can rap as good as you do poetry, which I feel like you can, you know, what got you into poetry?
Honestly, I did poetry way before music. So, long story short, when I was in elementary school, like I told y'all before, when I first got on the debut, I started doing music in church, school, blah, blah. So long story short, when I was on festival choir and everything, I was always getting used to using my voice in a group. Mm-hmm. So when I got to middle school and we had dance competitions, I was always known to be the big dancer at the school. Everybody know me, Karina, that dance. And we had a dance competition, a poetry competition, and a singing competition. I decided to write a poem and sing my poem. So I went up, I did the dance competition, won first place. Mm-hmm. I wrote the poem and I went to sing the poem and I entered both of that as one in the competition. Mm-hmm. I had everybody clap for me real quick, just like that.
Little 1-2.
And then I got down and did my little 1-2. And I didn't expect people to gravitate to the poem like that, even though I kind of sung it a little bit. So that right there, the poetry, that's what made me turn it into music for real. So I was like, well, shit, if I could sing my poem like this and they fucking with it, I could write a goddamn song. So really, I wrote my first real song at like 12, 13. Like my lyrics, facts. And the poetry turned to music. The music didn't turn into poetry. Right. The poetry turned into music.
So what were you listening to growing up?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. As far as poetry, what made me get into that, my school had plays. I went to John P. Thomas Elementary School. Shout out to y'all, South Carolina. They asked me to do Maya Angelou's Still I Rise. I was 6 years old when I recited that whole poem, top to bottom, no reading manuscript. I memorized that shit, went up there in my little black tank top and leggings and did motherfucking Maya Angelou's Still I Rise. And the whole fucking cafeteria went crazy. And I was like, wait, I really can do this shit. Like, so that made me like, okay, I'm finna do poetry. When I went to go write my own poem and sing it, it was like, shit, I'm about to do music. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit getting different. So yeah, it came from me telling stories though. Like, I've always been obsessed with words. I love words. And I do fall short of my vocabulary. I want to expand it more. I curse. And I be trying not to curse and shit. Right. But I feel like if I tell you to shut up, you're going to feel it. But if I say shut the fuck up, you're going to feel it a little bit more. So I always just been fascinated with words and delivery and shit like that. So, and instruments as well. So that's how I kind of just, you know, I do what I do because I love it.
So was it those moments, reciting poetry and entering in that contest, that made you feel like music was more than just survival for you?
Yes, it was the feeling of crowd control. Mm-hmm. So me at 6 years old, I felt that. I felt when I spoke, I felt the energy. I'm very spiritual. I felt the energy of the crowd connect to me. Mm-hmm. The older I got, the more I kept getting in front of crowds, opening my mouth, whether I was singing, poetry, rapping, whatever I was doing, or dancing, I felt the connection with everybody. So I'm like, damn, this is a whole nother high. Like, this is a whole nother feeling. I'm in front of thousands, hundreds, you know, whether it's a small or big crowd, I'm in front of people who don't know me. And as soon as I dance or I open my mouth, they feel like they know me, they connect to me. I feel like that's a blessing from God, like that's a gift. So, you know, I like to use it. Sometimes I don't always use it for good. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get this money. I gotta get this motherfucking cho-cho. But most of the time, I try to use it for good, you know? And I like to see the reaction. And that's what made me gravitate to it. Like, damn, you was having a bad day and you walked up to me like, my day was horrible. But after you did da-da-da-da-da, man, I feel so much. That's what made me fall in love with it. Like the crowd control, the way I make other people feel.
Cause you, hey, I'm gonna keep it real. That you sure had me. Cause normally, I'm not gonna lie, normally when artists come up, I listen to their music, I congratulate them, you know, and they're pretty much off stage. But it was like, once you walked up and you started rapping, I was like, hey, it's getting a little hot in here, y'all.
That's
like,
crazy.
I feel like she talking to me, you know? I feel like maybe she hitting at some of the things I might be thinking. It was so relatable. And as a man, to relate to a woman, especially a black woman, I feel like it's so amazing because you guys do have a lot to talk about. You do have stories, I feel like, that are marvelous, but it's like, it's overshadowed by, you know, the Sexy Reds and the other people of the industry. Not to degrade what they're doing.
Not knocking them at all, but I get exactly what you're saying.
You feel me? I like that type of feel-good music. I want to feel like you're taking me along the journey. You know, I'm not just listening to words on a paper. Because that's easy. That's why I always give you your flowers about how you rap, because it's like, you talking that shit. and my people know what I mean when I say you talking that shit.
I be saying it, hey, I'm about to pop this shit real quick.
Nigga. And we took a poll that night. We was like, hey, who do y'all feel like from tonight will probably hit the higher views? My hand went up instantly. I got Karina J. Lock it in. Let's go and put some stock in that because I love to see women win. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, thank you, black man. I appreciate that because there's not enough of y'all that fight for us how we fight for y'all.
And I agree.
You know?
Fellas, we need to do better.
Black women, no matter how much we go through with black men, can't nobody play with our black men. You feel me? So I appreciate when I run into a black man that praise black women. It's rare. Some of y'all out here though. But I appreciate you for being one of the motherfucking few. I really do, for sure. And it's crazy. I was telling you that same day, people never know what you was going, like what you go through. I had the worst fucking day ever getting ready for the debut. Outfit malfunction, everything. I wore sweatpants with a lime green fucking half shirt and some fucking pandas. I was irritated as fuck.
I can tell.
But y'all hosted that event so gracefully to where I was drinking, y'all. And when I tell y'all I was drunk as fuck by the time I got up there, I thought my performance was going to be horrible. And I fucked around and went viral. And it was people like him that gravitated to me. So I say all that to say, no matter what you go through as an artist, you got to work through that shit because you never know what's going to be on the other side. You never know the blessing that's going to come out of it. The show must go on. I finally get that shit now. When I came to the debut and I had a bad fucking day before I performed and I went viral, I was like, okay, this is what they mean by the show must go on.
It must.
You gotta keep going with this shit.
And I feel like that's what separates great artists from good artists. Because if you have a bad day, wardrobe malfunction, the DJ mess up your song, your mic not working, some people quit.
Yeah.
You feel me? But do you feel like those experiences gave your music the identity it has now?
Yes, because I can honestly give the debut its flowers. Like, shout out to Mike, shout out to you, shout out to Miss CJ, shout out to everybody on the production. Honestly, I was at a point in my career where I was about to quit. And I said, you know what? This shit is not about talent no more. It's 90% talent, 90% business, 10% talent. So I'm finna make my last motherfucking investment. And if this shit don't do something, I'm not doing this shit no more to be successful. I'm gonna do it because I like to do it. It's a difference when you're doing something because you know what I'm saying, you just want to do it. And it's a difference when you're trying to make a career. Facts. So I know when it comes to building and elevating, you have to invest more than you recoup. So I'm like, okay, bet. I'm finna pay these motherfuckers. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know. I'm finna pay the debut, whoever the fuck. You know, I see Lil Boost do it on there. I see everybody. I'm finna pay to get on this bitch real quick. And if I don't go viral, I swear to God, I'm finna quit. I done headed to Atlanta. I done lost my luggage. All kind of shit went wrong. I said, well, God said, hey, motherfucker, I'm gonna give you the sign right now. Stop. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. That's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna just do my shit. I done got drunk. I done vibe. I performed. And guess what? I went viral. So I was like, damn, as bad as my day went, as much as trials and tribulations I went through, this is my sign to know to keep going. It don't matter how hard this shit get. That's what nothing good come easy. So like, I learned like, hey, you gotta keep going. No matter how bad it get, you gonna have good moments, you have bad moments. But if you really wanna see longevity and gain something from this, you just gotta keep going. I don't even remember what the fuck you asked me, but like, you feel me?
No, you.
When you first came up, right, did you know DJ Wade or something? Because when you came up, he was like, oh shit. If you go back and watch the video, the first thing y'all said.
And you said, hey, I'm some. In the back of my video? Yeah. Never met him. I didn't know what the fuck that was about. To this day. Mike, I'm so glad you asked me that. I did not know what the fuck that was about. I'm like, I think he might have knew me though, but I didn't know him. Oh, shit. He was like, oh shit. I was like, you was like, some. I can't remember what you said, but like, we're gonna talk, cause nigga, what the fuck is you doing? So I'm like, is he saying all shit cause he know a bitch hard? Or is he saying all shit cause he don't know what the fuck I'm finna do? I was confused. And when you said, I didn't even know that was you, Mike. When you said something, I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Then Ivan was like, what's up? How you doing? Nah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I went to perform, but in the back of my mind, every time I watch that video on YouTube, I be like, why the fuck that man said all shit? And who the fuck was that in the background that said something?
I thought he knew you. I honestly thought he knew you. Cause he was like, oh shit.
Only conversation we had before I performed was he asked me what song I was playing, and I put it to his ear, and he looked at me. And he shook his head, and that was that. You feel me? Like, nigga looked at me like, what the fuck? And he shook his head, and that was that. So shit, we ain't talking about nothing after that. We got, you feel me? Shit, he got the music. He looked at me, looking at me. I ain't know how the look was. It was like, hey, he looked at me like, bitch, you hard. But I ain't know if it was that type of look.
I think
and then when it was time for me to perform, I heard, oh shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn. He ready or he think this shit trash? I don't know. I'm drunk anyway. My day been fucked up. So let me just get up here and just do what I do. So I get up there, I do mellow. Hey, walking these beats on the, hey, I just been waiting on the day and drop the TKO. Yeah. And then when I see motherfuckers standing up and clapping, I'm like, wait, okay.
You feel me?
I ain't even mad no more.
And
outfit ugly as hell, but I ain't even mad no more.
No, you wasn't. Stop it.
Flakk, I had a lime green crop top on with some sweatpants with some lips on them.
I couldn't tell.
City Trends.
I couldn't.
Hey, that's one of my favorite stores. Shit, this come from there.
But I fuck with City Trends.
I love City Trends. This shirt come from there. The fuck?
Nigga growing up, shit.
That wasn't the right outfit.
No, but I felt like you went so hard that I didn't even notice your
That's
outfit.
what everybody's saying. I say, to you artists, never forget that the show must go on. It don't matter what went bad. Yeah. It don't matter. Just keep fucking going. Cause see, niggas ain't even care that my outfit was ugly. You hoes in the comments did, but niggas ain't give a fuck by that. Nope. They heard I just been waiting on a day for a hoe to come try me. Man, I wish a little bitch would. I have to beat the hoe up and I break the hoe down and roll ass up in my wood. That's all they heard.
Come on. Once I heard that, nigga, I was sold.
Fit was ugly though.
It don't matter. Stop bringing attention to the fit.
Hey.
Okay.
That might go viral.
You know what?
Artists don't we don't be honest with ourselves enough. True. That's like a recap moment for me. The next time I came back on there, badass bitch. You know what I'm saying? I agree. That. Song might not been that hard, but the presentation came that time. You ain't gonna have everything every time. Too. Oh, you fuck with Pusha K?
You never miss. You never miss.
See, this is why y'all gotta invest. When y'all invest in certain platforms, y'all meet certain people that pour into you that make you want to keep fucking going.
That's honesty. That's not me lying. That's not me, trying to hype you up so that you can keep doing business with me. That's not that at all.
No, that's authentic. That's genuine.
And it's like one thing I want to know, because I never really get this side from artists who have performed and get a recap. After leaving the debut, did you feel like you evolved more as an artist? Or
Absolutely.
do you feel like you just came to do what you came to do?
I absolutely feel like I evolved a lot. I feel like the debut brought a different type of platform to the music industry. It's multiple platforms, don't get me wrong.
Facts.
All these platforms, I don't have to name them. Textual arm and a leg. The debut is probably one of the most affordable but beneficial platforms. The way that my first experience was walking into that room, seeing that TV up like the TV's on right now, y'all can't see. Every artist that been on there before I came, artist name, IG at the bottom of the screen, performance playing. We in a room together with each other. You got a performance room right there where you about to perform. It's chairs there. That was the most beneficial platform that I have been on still to this day. I met so many different people, and I feel like just the way y'all had it set up was for artists to evolve, and then the effect of how y'all hosted the event most definitely elevated my career. See, where I'm from a small city, and I rep my city hard, Columbia, South Carolina, but I'm from a hateful city. I'm from a city where motherfuckers just cannot, they can't take you being great, and it's hard to be liked.
Yes.
So for me being liked, that means something. My city fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? And my city don't fuck with nobody, you feel me? So, but my city is the type of city that it take another person or place that they respect to respect you. They was already fucking with me, but when they seen me rap in front of Lil Boosie daughter, and the Carolinas love Boosie, you feel me? When they see me rap in front of Ivy, oh, she been the hardest motherfucker out. Y'all niggas weren't fucking listening to me like that. Y'all niggas like me for real, but y'all wasn't on my dick that hard. You feel me? When I came to the debut, the way y'all had everything set up, the host y'all had, everything made it blow up. Then when Tana went viral and I came back again, same shit happened again. So I feel like this platform is very beneficial to artists who are independent.
Yes.
Not gonna say label-wise. Labels gonna carry it. They got the machine behind them. Y'all are a machine yourself.
Thanks.
Everybody behind the scenes, you, Mike, everybody, y'all are y'all own machine. And y'all have to get y'all flowers just as much as y'all give the artists. I don't think it's no artist that ever touched y'all platform that went viral that didn't benefit from it. I did. Hey, I did. I don't know about y'all, but shit, I done made me some money because of the debut. I ain't gonna hold you. You feel me? I done capped out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
We kind of know when the artist has made money because we make it a little bit off of it too. So we be like, we look at ours and say, all right, we done made X. That means so we gonna be over there killing it right now.
Clocking dollars. Putting in that word.
Business is booming. You know what I'm saying?
We have had artists that come to us and say, bro, I paid my bills off that performance. I ate the whole summer off that one performance. And I done went paid so-and-so $1,500, and I haven't received nothing. You feel me?
No revenue, no followers, no nothing. Y'all is the cheapest platform I've ever paid for, and I benefited the most from this platform out of every platform I invested in. And I spent way more money with all of those platforms than I have with y'all, and I benefited way more from the debut. And I can honestly say that. So niggas discount me, because yeah. I came from 13,000 followers to 25,000 followers in 1 week after my performance drop.
Wow.
TK.
You feel me?
I'm talking about 10,000 positive comments and probably 50 bad ones type shit. You know?
But you gotta have bad with the good.
You ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't talking about shit if you ain't got
talking
no
about,
haters.
you know what I'm saying? Hey.
Come on. And it's
13,000 to 25K? Shit, I can't complain.
And then I also feel like, too, a lot of the reason some artists haven't gravitated towards us is because they're chasing viral moments over longevity, which is what we offer. Longevity, artist development. We're not just putting you up there just to put you up there. No, we want you to show the world, I'm doing this shit. And I'm not doing this shit just to get a payday. I believe I'm that nigga, I'm that woman, I'm, you know, whoever you are. And for you, do you see a lot of that with music, or do you feel like it's a little of both?
I feel like it's both, but it's mainly more viral moments. Everybody want to be here for a good time and not a long time, you know, and everybody also want to fit in too much. And when it comes with that, it's no diversity. So people gravitate to people who don't sound like nobody. But everybody wants to sound like somebody. Everybody's trying to get that viral song. It's some artists who enjoy making melodic and slow music like myself. And I fall short in that category. Y'all love TKO. You know how many people love TKO? They love that. They love when I rap. I originally was an R&B artist. You feel me? Damn. I gravitated to rap once I dropped my first rap song because it shot past every R&B song I ever did. So I'm like, well, except one. So I'm like, well, damn, maybe I need to rap. Hood Mariah. I never performed it. I always talk about performing it, but I'm going to do it on here. I might do it tomorrow. I don't know. So long story short, it's like everybody's trying to chase that viral moment. They trying to chase the high. Like, and I'm going to keep it real. Me being a real woman, because people hear the music, but they don't know you as a person. Exactly. Me being a real mother who take care of my kids, who in the house, don't club every weekend. I handle business. Women like me ain't in the clubs on weekends. Women who party, do whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Wild bitches, they in a club on the weekend, so I need to make music to cater to them because them the ones that's gonna be listening. So now I gotta step out my comfort zone and dive back into that bitch that used to be outside for real and create this art for the women who are outside for real so I can make my money. And I feel like that's where artists get lost. They get lost into the art instead of knowing how to separate the two. I know how to make some hoe-ass music for the bitches to shake their ass for me to make my money, get my streams, but I also know how to cater to women that's real, that's authentic, that's in the house for real, because I'm in the house for real. I don't know what the fuck. I get videos of these hoes shaking their ass. Yeah. Streams, keep on going up. Do I want to do that? No. If I might on my birthday or one of my friends' birthday, but on a regular day, I'm being a mom all day. And I know it's bitches that want to hear that. I listen to Erykah Badu and Jill Scott and Lauryn Hill all day.
Me too. Hey,
you
Erykah
feel me?
Badu?
So I'm about to step into my neo soul bag because that's the type of music that relates to me as an artist. But I'm still gonna make my ratchet shit to cater to them. So yes, I feel like a lot of artists do get caught into that trap of trying to go for a viral moment versus being authentic to themselves, because you gotta make money. We put so much into this shit, so it's like you gotta learn how to strategize. So yeah, I feel like they do that. I do that sometimes. Sometimes I ain't trying to get a viral moment, but I'm trying to get the streams, which you gotta have a viral moment. If you don't blow up from something or the content, nobody's gonna listen. This world is stuck on a quick fix. Yes. Nobody don't even shoot videos the same no more. It's no goddamn hook or chorus, then two verses to a song no more. Nope. Songs be 1 minute and 30 seconds. Songs used to be 4 goddamn minutes. 5.
Now niggas is getting you
one verse, one hook, or just straight through. And I'm guilty of that. You could go listen to my old music and then my music now, song quick as hell. They're like, damn, Karina done already? No, boo, this ain't that Bible scripture I used to give y'all.
See, I call that the Rod Wave effect. You Rod waved us because Rod Wave will give you a fast hook, a good verse, and then that bitch off.
And guess what you gonna do? Start it over?
Right back over. But I be mad as a consumer because I'm like, one more verse. Or at least run the hook back again for me. This shit bumping.
Flag. That's the trick now.
And it's a good motherfucking trick. And I'm so glad you brought up, like, people are not doing videos anymore, because I noticed this recently. People are like, social media has a hold on the rap culture right now because a lot of people are putting content over music videos. Yeah. And that's crazy to me. You feel me? Do you feel like social media are pressuring artists to turn into content creators? Yes. To get that buzz, to reach that engagement?
Yes.
Why?
Yes. Because we live in a generation where everybody feels like they want to know you too much. Because content creators have created that type of environment. And the industry doesn't know how to market their artists anymore, so they're gravitating to the content creators. So now it's like, okay, you used to I gotta swallow my gum for this one. Okay. You used to goddamn, these labels used to motherfucking just grab an artist. Oh, we finna take you to 103.9, we finna take you to da-da-da, we finna take you to 5 little places, do, put such and such on your album, drop this, you viral. Yeah. Nigga, everybody doing that now. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
Who the fuck? Facts. You got 10, and everybody coming to the Atlanta to blow the fuck up. So you got 10 different bitches making the same type of motherfucking music. Yep. All got the same BBL, all cute as fuck in the face, all got the same lip fillers. You got the same group of niggas, all talking about selling drugs, all talking about this and that, all dressing the same. You got the same of everything. You can't just take them to 5 different rooms and blow them up no more. Nope. It's not authentic.
Nope.
This shit too easy. So now y'all want to force content creating on these artists because everybody's too fucking similar. So now y'all gotta take them to 100 different platforms. Now you gotta go here, you gotta go there, you gotta go there, you gotta go there. Now you gotta cook on fucking Facebook, TikTok. You gotta go live every day. You gotta do this, you gotta do that. Like now you gotta do a million different fucking things to blow up so you could be likable. You gotta be likable on social media in order for the labels to be, for you to be marketable, for them to make money. So they're forcing that shit on artists, And that's why people be like, damn, you so hard, ain't no way you ain't signed yet. I love my creative control. I'm not waking up every day to get on a fucking live and look at you motherfuckers. I got bills, bitch. I got shit to do for my kids. I gotta cook tonight. I gotta wake up, wash dishes, cook breakfast in the morning, pack school lunch, iron school clothes, put my kids on clothes, drop the badass motherfuckers off, go to the gym so I can lose this motherfucking 8 pack. I got shit going on. I can't turn the camera on every 5 minutes to be perfect Patty to show you how to live life. I can't do that. So I feel like the labels are forcing content on these artists because they don't have no personality because everybody is so much the same. So now it's like, hey, what can we do to make you stand out? Make videos. Whoever got the best personality, that's who the labels push the most. That's what's going on. And it's gonna keep going on until artists learn how to stand into their like own identity. I turn deals down off of just one thing on a contract. It's never the money. It's that little white line that say 100% creative control. Ain't nobody doing that for me. Ain't nobody telling me when to wake up, what to wear, how to wear it, when to talk. If I hire you for content, cool, that's different. That's your job. But when I sign a deal, that's different. When labels are trying to break all that shit down. No, I don't want that. Don't force that content on me.
And I feel like when labels force artists to do that, it put them in a bad spot mentally, physically, and emotionally. And the label don't call to check up on you because in their mind, they're thinking one thing, I signed you to make me more money. I could give a damn if you got to fix them lunches or you got to go to the gym.
And not to cut you off, when you sign that, you officially say, I'm not a boss no more, I'm a worker.
Yes.
You got to jump. When they say jump, boo, you going to sign that dotted line. That's why I run for them shits.
So, and it's like, considering not giving up that creative control, was there ever a moment you was like, I probably want to give it to him?
Every week. Every week I be battling with that shit.
What keeps you from signing that line?
My daughters, my baby girl, my oldest daughter and my baby girl, like, they look at everything I do.
Correct.
They sing, they rap. My daughter make a song about anything. I be in the kitchen. My mommy's cooking in the kitchen. And like she just, everything I fucking do. So I'm like, hey, why the fuck? I done invested probably $1 million into this shit. If you think about me doing it from the age of 15 to 28. Paying for studio sessions, video shoots, content, traveling, gas, money, hair and nails, makeup, jewelry, outfits. I done invested all of my life into this shit. And I'm just about to sign it over for fame?
Nah.
And percentages? No.
Facts.
When I'm thinking about my bills and I'm like, damn, bro, let me see if I got some extra money. And I log into my account where I'm distribute my own music. And I just cashed out $5,000 and now I got $900 in there and I didn't know how I was going to get gas this week. It's shit like that count.
Facts.
If I'm signing a deal, they got to go through somebody to go through somebody to go through somebody to get something. If I own all my shit and I don't sign this deal, the same way I woke up that morning and checked that account and it was $900 in there after I just cashed out 5 bands, my daughters get to do the same shit. So when I see them talk about their dreams and everything at a young age, it makes me be like, I don't need to sign this. Because music is timeless if you're good at it. It's going to be people that's going to keep listening to me, which means it's going to be money that's going to keep getting made, and I don't have to split that with nobody. My daughters can log in, and just like how I got stocks and bonds, and they my dividends, they can log into my music shit and just take my money. They don't have to go through nobody. They don't have to worry about an estate or anything like that. They can just eat off me for the rest of their life, and they kids, and they kids. And they kids. Yeah,
I love that.
Fuck the fame. I want the fortune. I want the longevity with it. I don't want just a quick fix for me to get in y'all face. Yeah, the show money good when they sign you and they force feed you to everybody. If I learn how to work social media and content like the labels do, I can force feed myself. And instead of giving niggas, my management or whoever, 20% or something, I done made $1,000 off a show. Now I gotta get this nigga 200. I'm going home with 800. My security with 400. My ride with 200. I ain't got shit left.
Hey,
what the fuck?
I'm so glad you just broke that down.
Real
because
shit.
Even with the business we do, They look at what we do, and yes, we love doing this, but production costs.
That shit costs.
Lights, cameras, security, making sure the DJ is on time, making sure you got water and something to eat, bro.
Come on, man. That shit costs.
So I don't ever want people to look at us and think we're just taking money from you. We're not.
Nigga, no, we gotta keep paying to do what the fuck we
Come on. And some months,
and the more we elevate, and we gotta keep buying more new shit, nigga.
Come on.
We recording 40 of y'all at one time.
So them cards, those are tripods. That shit costs.
Shit matters. The lights, everything matters.
You feel me? And it's
as
like,
an artist, everything matters.
Everything fucking matters. And what I want to go back to, because some of the things you're saying, I think it is by myself because I want artists to win. Mm-hmm. How you stood your ground and was like, I'm not going to sign my life away for this piece of paper for some fame because they're going to force feed me to everybody. Exactly. Do you feel like that's why a lot of new artists flame out and crash out because they didn't want to wait? They took that quick fix, that quick money, and they thought that quick money was going to keep coming in.
Of course, I agree. I feel like a lot of artists do that because they don't educate themselves on the business first.
Facts.
And I fucked up with that in the beginning. Mm-hmm. Sometimes people find a love for the music because music is frequencies, it's energy. Sometimes people find that love and they be like, damn, I gotta keep doing this shit. Everything just starts sounding good, and they don't ever just take the time to be like, hey, let me learn about this shit real quick. Like, let me go do some research. Let me figure out how much I can benefit, what I can make. Let me teach myself. So when I do get a deal placed in front of me, I know what to do with it. Mm-hmm. I feel like artists just jump straight to what sound good. Mm-hmm. Oh, we gonna put you here, we gonna put you there. They want the fame, and they don't think about the longevity, and it'd be a little too late. Once you sign and put your John Hancock on that paper, it don't matter how the fuck you feel 10 years from now. It's all about what's in that contract. If that contract say 20 years, nigga, for 20 years, you're gonna be in your motherfucking feelings, nigga. I got your ass. So you ain't dropping no album, you ain't doing nothing unless I say you can do that shit, and I'm gonna profit from that shit. And that comes from people just being anxious, being hungry. And I feel like a lot of vultures and scammers in the industry feed off of that. I don't feel like it's completely artists' fault. I feel like it's the people that are in higher positions that's hungry and that didn't make it in their lives where they wanted to be in their career. They feed off of newer artists that are hungry. And that's what they do. And they feed them a whole bunch of lies and bullshit just like the military do. And they sweep them up under their wing, and that's how that shit go. And they just sign that paper and they stuck. I don't think it's an intentional thing. I think it happens on accident because they don't take the time to educate themselves.
I agree. And I want to go back to your music because you've been given a lot of good game.
Thank you.
And I know you told me you dropped the album.
I did.
So what can they expect on the album? What are you giving your fans on this? Is it R&B or is it TKO Karina?
Okay, so on my album Versatile that dropped in 2024, that was TKO Karina, Mellow Karina when I first came on the platform. I was a little aggressive, but towards the end of that album, I got soft. So that's how I normally was doing my albums. I'll get aggressive in the beginning, then get soft, because that's what's marketable. Everybody want to hear that lit shit. For Big Fever, that was the rebrand. So my album that dropped last year, when I came to perform the first song, Keep It Low Key, in December at the Christmas special, that was me being my authentic self. I like relationship music, heartbreak music. I like to talk my shit. So Big Fever was like me stepping into my alter ego. You know how Beyonce got Sasha Fierce?
Yeah.
I got Big Fever. You got Karina J, then you got Big Fever. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I give credit to my fans. I related to myself in a bar as Big Fever. I was like, all I spit is hot shit. Might as well call me the Big Fever. In like 2023. And bitches been calling me that for real. So when I got ready to like kind of revamp myself, I was like, you know what? This whole album finna be called Big Fever. You know what I'm saying? And so with Big Fever, I'm really spitting TKO vibes, but it's more on a relatable side to women and men, because some men go through heartbreak too. So I'm really popping my shit, the whole Big Fever album. I got songs that's like, I love you, nigga. Then I got songs like, hey, fuck you, nigga, for real. Most of them like that, you know what I'm saying? The majority. But I also got songs that's letting you know how real a woman I am, and that's why I'm moving how I'm moving, because you played. So I feel like Big Fever is relatable in all aspects, but mainly catered to women, if that makes sense.
It does.
But niggas do like it. I got a lot of male fans that they just replace nigga with bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well then, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Big Fever is that album. Like,
and I need, give me one song to start with.
The very first one I did in December. That blew up. Keep it low key. Keep it low key.
See, I already know that one. That's my shit.
Same way I say I done took care of a nigga, I built a nigga up and he ain't give a fuck. A nigga he be like, I done took care of a bitch, I built the bitch up and she ain't give a fuck.
I ain't gonna lie.
Cause niggas do.
I did it.
A nigga built a build a bell workshop around this motherfucker.
Fuck with it.
You
I'm not gonna lie.
I done poured all this into this girl. I done put this girl through school. I done held the kids down. I done did that. I done did X, Y, Z. And bitch, now that you own, you forgot who the fuck held you down to get you to this level. Exactly. Niggas can feel that shit too, but men aren't as tapped into their emotion as women. Me, I'm gonna tell you like it the fuck is, nigga, and I'm gonna tell you like it ain't. And whether you like it or not, you gonna hear it. And if you don't wanna listen to me on the phone, I'm gonna put that shit in the fucking song, motherfucker. Now.
You gonna hear me
regardless. You hear it now?
In other words, you gonna get this shit.
You gonna get the message.
Okay, what you think you gonna get. And I love that about you because I feel like a lot of men aren't emotionally intelligent.
Not at all.
And sometimes they need a woman like you to tell them like, hey, nigga.
I'm gonna bring it about you.
You need to do better.
You gonna either be mad about it, you gonna cry about it, you gonna talk about it. Nigga, pick one. I'm here for all of them. We can cry, we can talk, we can laugh, we can cuss. Whatever you wanna do.
Okay.
But that nonchalant shit, we ain't doing that.
One thing I'm gonna touch on before we get out of here that I really been waiting to talk to you about. When I saw you with Trap Dickie,
my boy,
the first thing I thought.
What you thought?
She fucking made it. She fucking did it. Cause he was hot at the time, and to see another hot artist
at the time, that nigga hot right now.
No, he's still hot now. He's still hot. No disrespect.
Shout out to my motherfucking boy.
You my dog.
Love that nigga to death.
All I'm saying is just in that moment, understanding that he's hot and you're hot too.
And we both from South Carolina.
And that was like, it was like unity for me.
Oh.
It was like the best male rapper, the best female rapper, networking.
Yeah.
I love that because there's not a lot of that going on.
Honestly, Nay Dickey, shout out to Nay. I gotta give her flowers. Nay Dickey is Trap cousin. She is the first videographer to ever shoot a video for me, ever put me in front of a camera. That is his blood cousin. They related. She been supporting Trap way before Trap was Trap Dickey. You know what I'm saying? And it had been times where she couldn't come through for me or shoot a video for me because hey man, I gotta push Trap, I gotta push Trap. Like, she always believed in him, and her love and support for him is what made me want to listen to his music. So when I started listening to him, we both performing at the same show at the time. We both ain't, you know what I'm saying? We both ain't got too much motion going on with the music yet. Right. She exposing him, she exposing me. We at Lux Studios, Trap perform, and I heard him live, and I'm like, damn, your cousin hard as fuck, sis. Damn, like, what the fuck? So I became a fan immediately, and then as time progressed, time goes on, you know, when you build those relationships, like I said, Trap started blowing up, and I'm like, I'm supporting this shit all the way, like, he doing it for real. Before he ever had the song with the baby, I was in the studio, and that nigga was at the studio, and I didn't know. I said, yo, Trap, nigga, you gonna make it. Right. If I run to the house real quick and get some pay to pay for this feature, nigga, you gonna do it? Man, I promise you, flat. I went to the house. My house was 25 minutes away from the studio. I grabbed some paper to pay Trap for the feature. When I got back, the feature was done. The song was already done.
What?
Already done.
Already done. Still delivered.
Signed, still delivered. And then he snapped at that. Like,
don't he snap?
Man, listen. Shout out to my boy Trap Dickie, man.
Shout out Trap Dickie.
I love you, nigga.
I love to see
authentic, genuine soul. Swear to God, real nigga.
That's what drew me to him. That's
Facts.
What drew me to him. You know, and again, I'm in the business of implanting things in the mind of the youth, in the mind of our audience. You know, so if you can leave a brief message to people who aren't as, you know, educated with the business side, who aren't as confident with being themselves, what can you tell them?
I can honestly tell y'all this. The best research is your own research. And never doubt your intuition. Always trust your gut, but also don't be too naive to be receptive to learning. Somebody is going to know more than you, and you never want to be in a room where you know the most. Always make sure the room you sit in is everybody bigger than you or know more than you, because that's the only way you can elevate. And also, don't get discouraged by no's. The worst a motherfucker can say is no. That's not going to make you. That's not going to break you. And put it like this. Y'all ever heard the quote, when God closed one door, he opened another one? Sometimes God don't close doors. Sometimes he don't open them. Sometimes he just put the motherfuckers right there And it's up for you to kick that bitch down or go build you one. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes he don't even have a door. He got the tools. So you either go, if that door say no, fuck it. Go to the next one. If that will say no, that might be the one you got to kick the fuck down. If that don't work, go take the tools he gave you and go build your own fucking door and open that bitch with the key. And that's the only advice I got to give y'all. Just never stop. I love y'all. Keep going. And no matter who don't, just know somebody do. You feel me?
Amen. Yeah. Yeah.